episode of My Hair, Our Issues by me, Noloyiso. And today I'd like for us to discuss protective styling. As you can see, I have my hair in a protective style out here. I'm out here. And this is basically the longest I've had a protective style. An entire 4 days. And by protective style, I basically mean the ones that I've been trying on by myself. I did do this by myself. So if my lines look a bit crooked, don't be too judgmental, guys. I tried, I made the effort, I'm here. And so I'm going to discuss protective styles today, and aspects that I wanted to discuss are particularly benefits of having a protective style, the routine that you need to maintain or should be maintaining when you have a protective style, and some of the mistakes and misconceptions we tend to make. So one of the glaring benefits of having a protective style is that it allows for your hair to be tucked away. So if your hair is tucked away, it avoids elements of nature that depleted of moisture, like harsh winds and harsh rains and sun and such things. And because, as you know, our hair tends to lose moisture quite quickly, which is one of the reasons why we have to stick to such a stringent moisture routine, which I'll discuss just now, and I have discussed in a previous video. Hope you guys have checked that out. And if your hair is in a protective style, you don't have to constantly manipulate it or handle it too much in order to get moisture into it. So that's another great benefit. And as you know, you don't want to constantly be, deep in our hair and causing it all sorts of trauma. And you can have multiple options when you come to which protective style you want to go with. You can have long-term or short-term. Long-term tends to be protective styles that include braids, and short-term tends to be one where it's just your hair, like the one that I have on at the moment. And if you have a protective style, hopefully you choose a protective style that allows for your scalp to be exposed enough for you to moisturize it, and enough for your hair to be tucked away so that the ends especially are not exposed to too much harsh elements. So because you want to get the benefits of your hair being tucked away, and you do want to get the benefits of your scalp being exposed but not too much. And in the routine you should be maintaining is still the same. You still moisturize your hair every day, you still condition your hair once a week, and you still shampoo your hair once a month. And this is a habit that I don't think a lot of us are maintaining, because siyafakela inwele zethu, sifake braiding, sifake afro, sifake wig or a weave, but then we don't consider the style as protective style. It's just that if I get it to look pretty, or to give ourselves, an easy way out where you still should be moisturizing your hair at least once a day. And I say at least because some of us have hair that require that we moisturize twice a day, guys. So our hair does get dry. You still need to maintain a moisture routine, and you still need to cover your head with a satin scarf. And the benefits of that are quite obvious. It allows for your moisture to retain the hair. Your hair doesn't interact with typical bed linen that causes friction and results in knots that you end up losing while you're detangling. And if your hair is maintained in a satin scarf, it doesn't rub onto your linen and then back onto your face, causing skin and other acne problems, for which most of us suffer from that. And you can use short-term styles which allow for it to be refreshed. So those are some of the routines that we can maintain. Wash, satin scarf, and make sure you still maintain the LOC method when you moisturize, and check that out in the previous video. And some of the mistakes that we tend to have is that if it's tucked away, we don't have to think about it. Like tucked away in a braid or weave or wig, you don't have to moisturize. You still have to moisturize your hair regardless of whether or not it's in a protective style, and probably especially when it is in a protective style, because you'll notice that when you're undoing your hair, it tends to break if you haven't been moisturizing it the way that you should be. So please, guys, stick to a moisture routine while your hair is tucked away in a protective style. And the tighter is not the better. You don't have to manipulate your hair to the point where it hurts in order for it to be secure. I did this myself. Obviously, this was Zala, come on, guys. So you don't have to suffer. It's 2017. You don't have to suffer beauty anymore. You can still have a good protective style without suffering and without pulling on your edges, which is very important. Don't choose a protective style that results in your edges being pulled or thick braids being placed on the edges, because that kind of pulling causes breakage, and the hair will simply not grow back if you keep traumatizing the pores and the hair itself. So don't pull at the edges. Make sure your hair is not too tightly installed, and when you have a protective style, and allow for it to have enough exposure so it can reach your scalp, and allow for the edges to be neatly tucked away, and make sure you still maintain a moisture routine, guys. This is so important, and you don't have to suffer for beauty anymore. So that is all from me, Noloyiso, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what more you want to discuss when it comes to hair. I will be sharing more as I go on my own hair journey, and I will hopefully be sharing tutorials with you guys. See you next time.